He's exhausted. He spent a lot of time running around on the beach looking for his mom. He's sleeping a lot right now. The first couple of days are very critical with him. I hate to disturb him when he's sleeping, but he needs to have some nourishment. I'm going to roll him flat on his belly. It's more receptive that way. So there are tiny little teeth nubs coming through. Yeah, he's definitely a couple of weeks premature. He's not too happy with that, but we'll go ahead with the tubing. He should still definitely be in his mom's womb at this point. Even his whiskers are really, really short and tiny. He's doing really well, I think, but we'll monitor him still very closely over the next few days. Because they can give you good signs and then they can just go very suddenly. But he should be okay. Just keep him nice and warm with the heat lamp. Should be great. Alright. It required feeding him 4 times a day, every 4 hours between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And he was sleeping a lot between his feeds, as babies do. After 2 days, he started to get really bright and vocal. And then after a week or so, he moved into the kennels. Which have a bath and they have a heat mat and they're a bit more exposed because they're going to have to get used to being out in the wild again eventually. He stayed being tube fed in there for about another month. When we're trying to get them to eat, we often do a thing called fish school, which is where we put a fish on a string, we get the seal into the bath and kind of swirl it around them and try and get them to play with it, get them to bite onto the fish and try and activate that natural instinct to hunt that they have. But he really wasn't that into it. He's more kind of interested in like what we were up to rather than the fish, I think. He got into the bath one day and just picked up a fish and started eating it. It's really, really awesome. As soon as he eating, he just could not be stopped anymore. He just kept growing and growing and growing. And he'd reached 21 kilos. So we decided then to move him outdoors. He can learn to compete with each other for fish and socialize a little bit. Start to learn a few life skills basically. Gained an awful lot of weight compared to the other skills. So that meant he was eating most of the fish. Starting off as a young preemie pup, where we were very worried about his condition and whether he would make it, to see him just take off and just keep getting stronger and stronger week to week. And then to set him loose on the world was a really good feeling. We were really pleased. I just hope that he's doing really well out there.